Hi, this is Graham Jaycock here. Before I begin, I just wanted to validate why I uploaded this video. Ben Shapiro, I think he's an Orthodox Jew, in one of his videos about John Lennon's Imagine, stated that, what did he say? Call me an elitist, but you aren't a great musician unless you can read music. So, the reason why I'm doing this is because I can read music. So by the authority of Ben Shapiro, I am a great musician. Now, this is why I wanted to mention this idea. Now, let's take circumcision for the Jew. A Jew is circumcised, and some Jews believe that's enough. Now, let's take sight reading for the musician. Now, if you go to my profile, many professional pianists, lay people, have given me negative comments saying, oh, everybody can sight read. I can sight read, they say. You're not doing anything good. Right, okay, I'll accept that for this argument. Now, there are some rules that a Jew has to follow. But it seems to me that some Jews, because they think they're circumcised, they do not have to worship God as strictly as others believe. They do not have a willing heart. Now, let's go back to music. Now, let's take these professional pianists who say, I can sight read. Okay, you can sight read. But do you have a willing heart to use these sight reading skills to play neglected composers? Now, Jesus, the Jew, said, love your enemies. Love your neighbour as yourself. Now, why are these pianists who can sight read, why do they not have the love to play pieces of music that no one has ever heard? Why is it always pieces of music that they like? So God only wants a Jew to love people that the Jew only loves. Well, that's not a very nice God. To only love people by the standard of that Jew. So if I was a Jew, I would say, I only love that person because I've decided the reasons why I don't want to love that person, or the reasons why I want to love that person. Because let's take the Jew and God. God gave the Mosaic law to the Jew. Now, as a Jew, if I was a Jew, I would say, do I love God because he gave me the law that I cannot fulfill by my own works? So, if that's the case, I'll let that phone ring out. If that's the case, when it comes to music, why do you want to only love people that you desire to love? That's not that's not really a struggle, is it? I mean, if you went through life saying, oh, I love you because you've met the demands that I feel comfortable with, and that's it. I mean, true love gets through the real grittiness of the things that causes conflict. Now, love penetrates that and then harmonises those people that are in contact with each other. So, a musician should learn to love neglected composers. They should have a willing heart to play these composers. Just like God demands for the Christian to love their enemies. Because a composer is really an enemy of harmony or melody or how a particular piece is worked on. So back to this circumcision for the Jew. Why do they not have a willingness? I mean, if you look at the first commandment, love your God. That's the first commandment. The rest follow. You don't skip to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You look at the first one and say, how does this work? How am I supposed to love God? And then you pray to reveal what this love is. So you could say there were many Jews living in the time of 2000 or over 2,000 years ago who prayed, and in the time of Moses. So this could be God's prayer. Jesus is the response to the prayers of the Jewish people who were under the Mosaic law, because people prayed and said, Adonai, what am I to do about love? How am I to love? And then God answers the prayer by sending Jesus, because he reveals to the Jews that's what love is. But the main issue is, I'm not trying to boast here, but I wanted to demonstrate to the Jews who were circumcised, but who do not really follow God. I don't follow God as a Christian, although I'm not baptized, so I understand Christianity to a certain degree, but I've not actually been baptized. But the fact is, I wanted to show the Jews what a willingness. I wanted to show the Jews how a willingness to trust God works by using my YouTube profile about sight reading. You see, I've uploaded over 8,000 videos sight read. Now, I'm not talking about the quality here. I'm talking about the willingness to play pieces of music by people that I may not agree with on a musical level. And that's the equivalent of God saying to Christians, love your enemies. Oh, that's how I imagine it. I hope this video has been clear. I'll find out. Anyway, enjoy your day. Shalom.